Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be walking through a professional acrylic soak off. So this is the nails that she had prior, and this is what she looks like about 6 weeks later. So her nails has grown drastically under her tips. So what we are going to do, first of all, after we have removed all the gel polish, because acetone cannot penetrate gel top coat, we have removed all the gel polish from her nails, as you can see here. And to make this process faster, we are actually going to cut off the excess tip that is on her nails, because her actual natural fingernails are just about as long as the tips itself. So this is what we are doing right now. We are just cutting off the tips, being careful not to actually cut her natural nails, and that will make our soak off time a lot easier. Now when you're actually doing a acrylic soak off, you need to use 100% pure acetone. A lot of times people believe that you can use nail polish remover, but nail polish remover will not soak off acrylic. You always need 100% acetone, as well as cotton buds and a soaker. So as we are in the video right now, so I am putting in the cotton balls into the soaker, making sure not to put too much of a big piece, but something that will at the same time keep the acetone from dehydrating, because acetone is airborne and it disappears very quickly. Because we do have fans inside the salon, that actually would make the acetone evaporate even faster. So we want to actually put the cotton balls so that it stays drenched in acetone, and then we continue to monitor it. When I get confident in the amount of acetone is in each pod, I will go ahead and prepare to put her fingers in the acetone. At this point, normally I actually always try my best to put cuticle oil on her cuticles, so that way the acetone itself doesn't dry out her cuticles too much, because after this soak off she's actually going to be doing a fresh set on her naturally grown fingernails. So we don't want to get them too dry that it will affect the adhesion for her fresh set. And because I normally always have acrylics on myself, I try my best to avoid putting my finger in the acetone while her finger is being soaked off. So what I normally do, I take a clean cuticle pusher like you'd see in my hands right now, and what I do, I guide the cotton ball so that it sits in front of the nail, so that as it remains wet, it will continue to penetrate the acrylic, which will give us a faster soak off. And I go ahead and I grab a clean towel, because like I said, we have fans in the salon, so we want to actually eliminate the possibility of the acetone drying out prematurely. So what I do, I place the towel over her hands like seeing, and then I tuck it underneath her hands while her hands rest on the support, so that less air gets into it. When we're done actually doing the soak off, this is what her nails would look like, and that is one of the most important things of doing a professional acrylic soak off, because when you try and pop off your nails at home, you will actually damage your natural nail plate, and that is not a good thing, because if your natural nail plate is damaged, that we cannot work on it. So this is what her natural nails look like. And right now what she just needs to do a wash, and then we are going to prep her for her fresh set. And right now she is pretty much set for her new set, and we are not using any tips or anything, so we are going to be using her natural nails. So while the video runs, as you can see, it's going a little faster than real time. We are just going to talk more about why it is important to do a professional soak off at the salon. So when you come to a salon and you do a professional acrylic soak off, the nail technician has what is required for you to use and the proper techniques that will enable you to save your nail when you do a soak off. A lot of times people pop off their nails, or they sit and they bite it from the edges and they pull it across. Why this is bad to do is because whenever you bite off your nails, there are bond aids on your natural nail bed that allows the acrylic to stick to your nails. So whenever you go and you bite off the acrylic, what is happening is that you are literally biting off layers of your natural nail plate that aren't supposed to be beaten off. So that's why a lot of times when people try and soak off their nails at home, or they try and remove their nails at home, they end up having very tender fingers, or they feel like, or you've probably heard the term of like, oh my god, I cannot touch anything, because the fingers feel so sensitive, it's sore, and it's not recommended to just rip off your nails at home. And at the same time, when you're done and you do a professional acrylic soak off in the salon, you are able to also probably put a protective coat of clear on your nails. You are able to file them properly so that you get rid of sharp ends, and you are just able to treat your nails on a basic level, because that's something that you cannot do at home. So we always recommend to our clients, always, when you need to do a soak off or you want to do a whole new set, you would do a soak off, and you will let me know that you need to do a soak off so that you can come in earlier than your appointment, so that we can have that soak off done, and then you do your first set. In a lot of cases also, you may not be able to do a first set the very same day that you do a soak off, because people are different and people's nails react differently, and the chemicals that are used to remove acrylic is different from the chemicals that are used to bond acrylic. So in some instances, you might be required to do a soak off, probably let's say couple days prior to doing a new set, because on some instances, it's very rare but it does happen, you may end up actually doing a soak off and doing a fresh set, and only to find that your acrylic is lifting a couple days later. And that's just because the chemical combination did not work for you. It works for some people, but it doesn't work for everybody. So that's why we recommend you do a professional salon soak off rather than just biting off your nails. Alright, so let's get back to the video. So we continue to work on her nails, and I don't know, I just love working in colored acrylics. I don't know, it just does something to me. I love dealing with encapsulated designs. It doesn't require any polish. It's just choose your colors and choose your glitters, and then just cap it with clear, and then just put your top coat for shine, and that's it. So we just decided to tape the redo of her nails, but that's pretty much it for today. The final design is gonna come up in a second. So this is what we came to. This was her final birthday design. Thanks for logging in, and remember to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.